And what a go from the 1200 metre marker. Not a bad beginning this one. Ad Altissima's there. A little bit of jostling in the mid-division. Indigo the grey just had to slot in. Sarah began well towards the inside. Ad Altissima's hard against the steel. Sing for Raffers moving around them. Master J shareholder. High voltage further back in the running. Aristarchus. Spring breaks not far off the action. Poinciana. Indigo as they go past the 800 peg. Further back in the running. L Ram's been given a chance. 7/8 off them. African Warrior further back in the running. And Dela Cruz got a lot of work to do. Homeward bound just on 400 metres left to go. Sing for Rafa, Ad Altissima. Master J, Sarah goes to the inside. Spring Break's going to go through between runners. Shareholder to the outside, Master J. Wide open, Spring Break starts to apply pressure. Al Rams is sneaking through at the rail. African Warrior with a torpedo run on the outside. African Warrior and Spring Break the last 100. Spring Break's digging in. African Warrior coming alongside. African Warrior from Spring Break. L Rams, and then came Sarah in an absolute thriller. Well, how's this for a terrific finish? African Warrior just really takes off in the last 180. Spring Break moved up. L Rams is at the rail, but African Warrior, he defies the draw. He wins a long neck. Keegan de Mello, Dean Cannemeyer. Spring Break runs a cracker. L Rams. Then came Sarah, Indigo, and Poinciana. Dela Cruz made some late progress. So African Warrior, the Vercingetorix, started to apply big pressure down the centre. He then starts to drift violently towards the inside. You'll see he hangs right towards the inside. He comes alongside Spring Break, so he should have won probably a little bit cozier, but he gets to Spring Break. They have a tussle, but African Warrior, he lifts it. That is the running of race 4. Here's a nice close-up shot of number 2, African Warrior, getting to the filly Spring Break. L Rams is at the rail. 6 Rand 60 the win. African Warrior back to the studio.
Well, we've just seen the running of race number 4, the Haval Motors South African Kulu Stakes, Group 2. And joining us for the winning presentation, representing Gold Circle, she is the Chief Financial Officer, Candice Pillay, and representing the sponsor, JJ Boertes, he's the National Sales Manager of Haval Motors South Africa. Lady, gentlemen, thanks for coming down and assisting us with the winning presentation. And it's gone to winning horse, African Warrior. And let's firstly get trainer Dean Cannemeyer in. And Dean, come through. I've had the pleasure of interviewing you on many occasions, but last time out, it's one of those interviews that I'll remember for a long time. All the connections were here on Vodacom, Durban, July Day. You won the KZN Juvenile Million. And today, you decided, I'm going to take my chance from the draw.
You know, absolutely, and that interview was race 11 last time.
It was
quite late at night.
Sure,
it was
sure.
most enjoyable, and
Sure.
well done to the old syndicate. Most of the guys here, some of the chaps in England, and I mentioned before, from all walks of life, everybody's here, and he's been really a good horse and a lot of fun for the guys. And well done to you know, Eugene from Bone and Stud, and you know, his horse, I thought it was going to be very difficult from the draw. And, you know, I had him in the 1600 well drawn, but I thought at this stage of his career, I didn't want to expose him over a mile. I thought I'll keep him over 1200, just drop him in, and because he's got a hell of a turn of foot. As you can see, quickened up very well today. And, yeah, and he relaxes nicely in a race, which is important. So to my whole team at the Dean Cannemeyer Racing Syndicate and the guys and all the members, and we've got a few now, and this is great fun. And the syndicate will know that this was a big pressure race today. And they'll know what I'm talking about, and other guys, and John Malab and those guys will know what I'm talking about. There's huge pressure on today. But he showed us what a good horse he is.
Dean, the one thing I want to touch on, with your 2-year-olds, it hasn't been your style if you look back at the races and results over the years, but with this horse, you seem to let him run and go for the races.
Well, you know, his horse that came early, and he's a tough sound horse. You know, and I know it's not my style to push the tails, but I always allowed this horse to come on his own, and he ran and he didn't. And one thing about his sound, he's a tough sound horse. And well, now you know we got to we'll see, we'll discuss it with the syndicate, and we'll take it from there. But he's given a lot of thrills and joys, this horse, I must say.
The gentleman's name from England, he gave me the tie. What's his name? He's going to get the DVD. What's his name?
Yeah, Martin Holland. He'd be excited. So Martin, if they're watching on TV, a fantastic win. You know, and it was their first trip to South Africa, or should I say to Durban, on July Day. So that was great, but excited, and just as excited as July Day when he won. So that was fantastic. Vincent Getrix doing very well as a stallion at Jetmaster Mare. Sure. Great broodmare stallion, as I said before. So I tell you what, it's going to be a lot of bubbles going tonight, I can assure you. But I've got to wait. I've still got to run in race 11.
Well done, Dean. Well done, Dean. That's your trophy. Well done to winning trainer Dean Caname, and well done to the guys who are watching in the UK as well. A lot of owners in the syndicate. And next up, let's get the winning jockey, Keegan. Brilliant. I mean, the floor is yours. From that draw, what was your thoughts?
Look, it was always in my plan to give him a bit of a chance. I just needed to hope for a bit of luck in running, and it turned out that way. I was 3 deep, but I had a little bit of cover, and that was the main thing. And yeah, I just said to Kevin, I just need to have a little bit more confidence in his turn of foot, because sometimes I take it a little, I go a little bit too early on him.
How far back were you when they turned?
Look, I think I was 3/4 of the way back. I had a couple behind me, which was nice. I was always going to give him a chance, even if I had to come from last today. You know, I was always going to look to give him the chance and rely on his turn of foot.
It looked to be a race between yourself and the 2 horses on your inside, but he just seemed to have their measure all the while running to the line.
Yeah, look, he made his run to win it, and he started hanging in on the other horse. And yeah, just all credit to him. He's not an easy bugger, but yeah, big thank you to it. Like I said before, his groom Talbot does all the hard work, and look, we're reaping the rewards. And yeah, I'm just really grateful to Mr. Caname and his team for the support, the DK Racing Syndicate, Mr. Biscobi, and all his partners. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Okay, fantastic. Before you leave us, can you point us in the right direction with your next best? Maybe 1 or 2.
Look, I know we're taking on Eden Rock in the big one, but I've got a little bit of confidence going into the race with my horse Liberty Hall. You know, he was a bit unlucky last time, so I'm just hoping for a little bit of luck in running, and I do think he'll give the favourite a run.
Well played.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Winning jockey, Keegan de Mello. Brilliant ride from the draw. Of course, you need the horse to overcome it, but Keegan certainly steered him in the right direction. And now to the winning owners. Come through, guys. Who else? Come through. Let all the guys come through. We meet again.
Dees, here we are in Durban again. I keep coming down and losing my voice. But first of all, I have to thank Dean. What an incredible training feat as a 2-year-old to have pulled this off, to syndicate the horse, to let a bunch of guys and girls get to know each other like this over a horse has been an incredible experience. To Eugene Freeman from Booland Stud for breeding the horse, amazing. Vercingetorix, and to Keegan for that ride. I mean, from that draw, it was almost near impossible. You saw the odds before. He wasn't favoured despite his form, and we've had an incredible run with this horse, and we've got to be grateful to Dean for putting this syndicate together. It's been a hell of a ride for us.
Okay, everyone's going to have a say.
I'm speechless.
Well, that's good enough.
Yeah, against all odds, these guys pulled it off. Well done, Dean, Keegan, and everyone. Great
John,
stuff.
Come through. Last word from you.
What can I say? What a fantastic day. Thanks again to the sponsors, the breeders, and all the guys that are here. I think we're missing our Brits, but I'm sure they're watching, and so good luck to them as well.
Well, guys, I wish you all the best with him. It looks like a superb horse. Well done to the winning connections of DK Racing Syndicate, and we're going to get all the guys in for that photo. The DK Racing Syndicate, of course, missing the guys from the UK as well, but Martin in the UK, well done to you and your team as well, and a fantastic win here by African Warrior. Okay, next up to the breeder, Boland Stud, Eugene Freeman. Not yet. Can you please accept, John, on behalf of Boland Stud? Thank you, John Biscobi, receiving that winning memento to Eugene Freeman, who bred this horse, Boland Stud. And then the winning groom, his name is Wiseman Holo. Wiseman, you've done an outstanding job. Well done to the winning groom, Wiseman. We thank Candice Pillay, Chief Financial Officer of Gold Circle, and JJ Boertes, Havel Motors South Africa, the sponsor. He's the National Sales Manager. And well done to the entire team, Dean Caname Racing.
One, nsimpieza ubani benga chinja mabubesi impi bona nsimpieza